I grew up in a big time Republican family. My uncle was in Mitch McConnell's cabinet here when he was a congressman for Kentucky back in the 90s. Now, I believe my life would have been a lot different if I would have stayed a Republican and if I would have stayed in church, a Christian church. I believe I would have had a lot more success. But as well as I did in school and at work and everything, I still ran the streets when I was a teenager. And my mom used to lock me out of the house when I was 13 years old. There was no way to get it in my home. So I had no choice but to stay with friends or hang out, and so that's what I did. And then, but I became a Democrat when I turned 18. I became a registered Democrat. So I kept up even back then with the first Gulf War and with Bill Clinton. And I was amazed at how strong our military was during the first Gulf War. It only lasted like 2 months. Saddam Hussein was defeated or backed into his country and surrounded. And I really did think we had the world in checkmate at that point. And so I joined the army. And as a Democrat, I felt like they punished me because I never got any money or success or made it far in life as hard as I worked, as many years as I went to college. Honorably discharged, medically retired Army vet, still struggling to this day. My brother and my uncle are millionaires, but they've never given me $1 my whole life. I'm 46 years old. And that's how strongly they feel about the Republican Party. Here's how I feel about it. I feel they're racist, and I feel they belong to an evil religious cult that believes in power and money, and that's it. Control people. Politics. All over politics. It was all political. It was political. It was political. I'm not playing the victim here because I did go for it. I went for it all. The Old World Trade Center, the rich life, the high life. I went for it, man. Never got it. I came real close. In fact, before 9/11, I was already looking pretty sweet for the rest of my life. But the war ruined all that for me, and everything that happened after 9/11 to me was a personal attack over and over and over again. And now I truly believe in God. I pray to God in my room. I don't even go to church. I talk to God. Me and God are close in Jesus Christ. And I've been blessed. Somehow I always got what I need. I've never asked for $1 for anyone my entire life. But it just goes to show how your own family can be to you. When I got out of the Army, my mom kicked me out. I was 32 years old, but I just came back from overseas from a nasty marriage and divorce. And I stayed with her for a month, and she met someone and kicked me out, and I was homeless for a year in downtown Louisville. And but I forgave and I forget. That's the Lord's way,